Okay, this is my prediction or my thoughts about Manny Pacquiao versus Timothy Bradley, the second fight that these two gentlemen are going to be having. Now, when the first fight was announced and the press conference was about, Timothy Bradley and Manny Pacquiao, as they do, go for their usual, back and forth talking about who's going to do what to who and how they see the fight's going to happen. Now, the first telltale sign that I knew something was up about this fight was when Timothy Bradley came out with a poster, Manny Pacquiao, Timothy Bradley, the rematch. Now, why would you even have a poster, ready-made poster, for a rematch? People thought, oh no, it probably isn't nothing much, nothing to be concerned about. But what actually happened was, in the fight, Manny Pacquiao, Timothy Bradley fought to a, if I'm right, a disputed decision. A majority decision went to Timothy Bradley. Now, I actually predicted that there was something that would go amiss in this fight, and I actually predicted that Manny Pacquiao would lose this fight controversially, and I also predicted it would be a majority decision. Anytime Bob Arum is involved with a fight, as far as I'm concerned, and with two fighters, anything is possible. Now, the question is, who does Bob Arum see as most important? Manny Pacquiao or Timothy Bradley? Timothy Bradley is unbeaten, as we know. He's had a great fight against Provodnikov. He's just beaten Marquez. Marquez is the man that knocked out Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's just come back and beaten Brandon Rios. Who's got the more stocks? Who's going to have the more longevity in boxing? Who's going to be the golden goose? Is Manny Pacquiao still the golden goose? Considering there have been rumours about Manny Pacquiao wanting to leave Bob Arum, was it potentially the way that when Manny Pacquiao first fought Tim Bradley, that Bob Arum potentially was trying to say to Manny, look, I can screw your career up quite quickly. I can inflict a defeat on you. And, from that, Timothy Bradley got a decision, which we all know. Honestly, Timothy Bradley did not beat Manny Pacquiao that night. So, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that in this fight, you can't, unless Manny Pacquiao is to knock Timothy Bradley out, which I see is pretty difficult considering the first fight they had, Timothy Bradley supposedly had two broken ankles, or one broken ankle. If a man has a broken ankle, and you still can't knock the man, he's got two broken ankles, or one broken ankle, and you still can't knock the man down, then what are you going to do now, when the man's, a lot better fighter than he was then? So, to me, all points to me, and I think Manny slowed down a lot as well now. I think Bradley will win this fight. And probably the fight will be closer than it was the last time. But if Bob Arum's got anything to do with it, who knows? And I don't trust Bob Arum when it comes to big fights. I really don't. The judges and all the rest of it. And again, it's an in-house fight. I guess Bob Arum doesn't lose, because if Manny Pacquiao loses, he's still got Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley loses, he's still got Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to lean towards Tim Bradley with this one. I think younger, fresher, and, but, the other thing to consider is that as long as Bob Arum is around, Mayweather's going to do no business with Tim Bradley or Manny Pacquiao. So there are rumours that Pacquiao was going to try and leave Bob Arum, but I believe he signed a new contract. And while we're on the subject of Bob Arum and Manny Pacquiao, it's always crossed my mind, why would you re-sign with somebody who really doesn't have your best interest at heart? And it made me wonder whether Bob Arum has got more information on Manny Pacquiao than Manny Pacquiao would really want out in the public eye. Does Bob Arum have some form of a contract or some sort of information on Manny Pacquiao that we don't know about? When I say this, I mean in the sense that, does he have some dirt on Manny Pacquiao, which would cause Manny Pacquiao to have to re-sign with Bob Arum? Because Bob Arum could say to Manny, look, I know this, and I know this about you. I can mess up your political career. I can mess up the relationship you have with your fans. I can destroy you as a character. So it's up to you if you don't want to re-sign with me. But if you don't want to re-sign with me, these are the implications. Now, it's just a thought. And someone like Bob Arum, I would not be surprised if he did something like that. It's my thoughts, my opinion. I have no real hard-earned facts on it. If I were in America, I'd probably do a lot more research on it. I don't know. But these are my thoughts in terms of these two combatants fighting. It'll be a good fight, but you know, I can no longer look at boxing matches when a man like this Arum is mentioned and feel that people are going to get a fair shake. So those are my thoughts with Bradley and Pacquiao. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out.